Spurs. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. We've got Russell. Frazier is out there with Robertson. Then there's Irving. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the force spot. And Russell with the basket on the assist by Abdul-Jabbar. Russell's got the first points up on the board tonight here for the Lakers. McGrady dishes to Bryant. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Iverson against Robertson. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. The jump hook, and good on the basket. Book it. Abdul-Jabbar's got his first 2 points of the night.
Really a good job recognizing the mismatch. Just going up for the shot with that huge height advantage on that possession.
The shot by Kobe, no good. Frazier outside. Pierce with the steal. Iverson against Robertson. Iverson left side. There's the pick. It's Pierce on the wing. Good, and it's Iverson who picks up the assist.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar, and a missed layup. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Iverson kicks to Bryant. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. And it's all knotted up.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the night here. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Iverson kicks to Kobe. Back to Iverson. Terrific design on the pick foot, and he lays it in.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Puts one up from 19. And it's Russell with the rebound.
The spin freed him up, but he just couldn't follow through with the shot.
Irving a screen on McGrady. Now the feed to Abdul-Jabbar. The fadeaway. Rebound San Antonio. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. On the wing, Bryant. He's covered by Irving. Fades and shoots. Does not find the basket. His third miss. He's made just one so far. And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Well, I had a chance to catch up with Los Angeles' head coach. Coach said a main goal of theirs is to prevent easy looks from outside. He told me closing out hard on all their shooters is going to be a very big key in this one. If we can't bother their shooters, it's going to be an awfully long 4 quarters for us, gentlemen. We'll see how it turns out, guys.
Doris, thank you. Obviously, Clark, the 3 ball is a big concern for any defense.
Well, yeah, it is, Kevin, but the upside is you're not getting broken down in the lane and you're not giving them free throws, but you still have to challenge those shots.
Here is Frazier after the made shot from Allen Iverson. The baseline J. Here's Russell, and he banks in the layup. Russell's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball. Yeah, he went for a little extra on that one.
Well, he usually doesn't finish soft, obviously. You know, he can when necessary, sure, but not that time.
Not when you can throw it down like that.
Yes, sir.
So it's San Antonio now, following the bucket by the Lakers. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
That's his first personal foul.
San Antonio shooting their first free throw of the game right now. And it's tied up with that one. Here is Robertson. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. And there's the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Nice dish by Robertson to set up the bucket. Abdul-Jabbar's got 9.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Lakers lead by 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2.
Here we go, San Antonio. Please.
So far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Anytime you can get to the rim consistently early in the game, it allows you to get into a good rhythm offensively.
It really does. I mean, it's a lot easier to get buckets inside. That's elementary, and they've done that through one.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the Lakers. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Irving. Then there's Frazier. Then it's Russell. And it's Robertson in at the shooting guard. Now here's Robertson. After the miss from Allen Iverson. Robertson drives in. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. Rip Hamilton picks that one up. In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
And the first one drops. Both shots good from the stripe.
He has such terrific form and consistency on his free throw. Beautiful to watch.
McGrady kicks to Bryant. Back to McGrady. It's Rip Hamilton on the wing. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Hamilton against Robertson. Rejected by Pierce. And they're able to recover. Russell, no good.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
And Bryant kicks to Iverson. Feeds to Pierce. Shot clock at 6. From 8. Outside Bryant. There's the pick. Hamilton the pass to Kobe. Iverson left side. Nailed from three-point land. Iverson's got 10.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Irving attacking. Rip Hamilton with the rebound.
This is not the slam dunk contest. You don't get do-over. You got to finish the job.
Iverson kicks to McGrady. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. His first shot is a miss, 0 for 1 to start the contest. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
San Antonio leading. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Kobe.
Los Angeles foul. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That's his second personal foul.
Hey guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Spurs?
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
And also knocking down the mid-range because they're making good decisions with the basketball.
He hits one and misses one, each at the line. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Robertson against McGrady. Charity stripe shot. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Robertson's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles. McGrady kicks to Iverson. They set the pick. Pierce for 3. Good. And it's Iverson who picks up the assist. Pierce has got 5 points so far.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your personnel.
Irving. Bryant with the rebound.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish. Somebody forgot to finish it.
The drive by Iverson. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Robertson kicks to Frazier. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce.
There's the dish to Hamilton. Outside Bryant. And he slams it one-handed.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he fixed the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
Yeah, and in a close game, though, guys, those could be really important points.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Here's Iverson. After Kareem Abdul-Jabbar score, Iverson kicks to Hamilton. Back to Iverson. McGrady a screen on Frazier. And they double up Iverson. The shot by McGrady. Offensive rebound. Back to Iverson. To the inside. Here's Bryant. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Bryant. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. And Kobe drops them both.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
Boy, it certainly appears to be the case, Greg. I mean, they've spent a lot of time at the foul line this quarter, and that's the result of attacking the rim and being physical.
That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to just 1 on the bucket from Irving.
You know, he's got that beat speed, phenomenal speed. I mean, those kind of wide-open buckets, they can come in bunches.
Iverson against Frazier. And that one comes up a bit short. This is to Abdul-Jabbar, and they take the lead. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 points this quarter.
Pretty passing. Timely recognition as to where the open man was.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Los Angeles on top, leading by a point. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter. Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Really an incredible game from Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And he really just broke out the entire arsenal of post moves there in that first half.
And I think he might even have a few more tricks up his sleeve. I mean, he'll break them out as we start heading down the stretch. I'm sure of that.
San Antonio trailing here. We've got Richard Hamilton. Tracy McGrady is out there with Pierce. Then it's Iverson. And it's Kobe in at the 3 slot. That's the San Antonio 5. Now, here is McGrady. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Back to Bryant. Some solid defense there from Irving.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front, Clark, no doubt about it.
Here's Frazier, and lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
This is his first chance at the line tonight.
Walt Frazier. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second. Here's McGrady. Outside Bryant. Frazier against Iverson. And they double up Iverson. Puts it up from 15. And there's Tracy McGrady, the assist by Iverson.
Even double team, he had the vision to see the open man.
Robertson kicks to Irving. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And it's Russell missing. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
How good is that? I mean, he can make a defender look foolish at times.
Robertson dishes to Frazier. Abdul-Jabbar the screen. Hamilton against Robertson. Irving drives in. 5 on the clock. Count it from 12. Irving's got his second basket of the night.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
McGrady kicks to Bryant. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now.
And that's a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something off that we might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But, Clark, I don't know that he planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those things that just happened.
I think it was premeditated.
I really don't. I think that he's one of those guys that just plays off of instinct, and they don't mind him making those kinds of plays, even in a close game.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Frazier with it. Iverson picks him up. The putback, and Bill Russell slams it in. And it's a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
He sniffed out that board and then powered it back in.
Pure might, Clark. So strong going back up with that one.
Playing to his strength, too, guys. That's what he's capable of.
And the dunk by Kobe.
And that's such solid, fundamental basketball on display right there, guys.
You talk about it all the time, Greg. Yeah, great use of the pick to set up the dunk.
And, guys, it was a terrific understanding between teammates that made that possible. They really did read each other well there.
Now, here is Abdul-Jabbar. Offensive rebound. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Abdul-Jabbar's got 17.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Here's Bryant. Rebounded by the Lakers.
You rarely see him missing dunks, but the defender was right in his face on that one, and it threw him off just enough.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
For Los Angeles, they have shot 80% from the line tonight, going 4 of 5 so far. The free throw drops for Robertson. There's 1:17 left here in the third quarter. Frazier against Iverson. Here's the teardrop. He lays it in. Iverson's got 12 in the game.
How about that cloth soft touch? I mean, just a gentle little teardrop, almost like a falling leaf. A leaf falling down slowly to the ground. Very sweet and colorful, too.
It's stolen by McGrady.
Clearly a 2-for-1 situation here, guys.
Oh, without question, Greg. I mean, the wise move would be to get themselves a quick shot so they have an opportunity to get that 2-for-1. Some good numbers for Iverson. 12 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Iverson. There's 42 seconds left in the third. Frazier kicks to Irving. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Irving's got 6 here in this quarter. Spurs trail by 5. Outside, Kobe. Back to Iverson. Wants to get it to Hamilton, and does. Here's the pass to McGrady. Hamilton kicks to Iverson. It's stolen by Abdul-Jabbar. And laid in to finish the break. Abdul-Jabbar's got the lead up to 7 outs for Los Angeles.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end. That's losing basketball.
Especially when you can't afford to give up any buckets. That's a nice lead now.
The fourth quarter just moments away now as we welcome you back. Lakers leading by 7. Taking a look at the Lakers. Frazier is out there with Robertson. Then it's Russell. Then it's Kareem. And it's Irving at the small forward position. Screened by Russell. Hamilton against Robertson. Beautiful move by the big O, Oscar Robertson, to the hoop.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
They've worked hard tonight at crashing the boards as well. They've had a bunch of second chance points.
And he can't hit the second.
They've been the glass eaters today, guys. A ton of effort out of them down low.
It's been a difference maker for them in this game. That's what's put them in front. And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Kobe. Following the score by Walt Frazier. Here's McGrady. That's in, coming off an assist from Bryant.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already, guys, was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
Now here's Robertson.
Some great play by the big O, Oscar Robertson, tonight. He has 9 points, and he's contributed 3 points from the line, too.
And those free throws add up, guys. That is extra offense.
All right now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And the first one drops.
They've been on fire from the free throw line, and that efficiency has really propelled them forward.
And so he makes both from the line. Spurs trail by 10.
San Antonio with a timeout. And now, your Spurs dance team.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear the Spurs coach going over their game plan during that last break. He told his players, guys, we're letting opportunities slip away in transition. Let's push it up the floor, look to score some points in early offense. Kevin, can they pick up the tempo?
And he gets the bucket.
And he's been passive today, but maybe that's what he needs to get him going, because for them to be successful, he's got to be a little more selfish.
Now here's Robertson. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Hamilton outside. Kobe dishes to McGrady. That's good, and it's Kobe with the assist. Bryant's got 4 assists in the game. Lakers leading by 6. And here is Robertson. From the line, here's Russell. Abdul-Jabbar trying to free himself up. Russell with the bucket.
All of the scoring in tight is coming at that end of the court.
You know, they found the holes in the defense and really doing a great job of exploiting them.
Now here's Iverson. Puts it up from 12. It's hauled in by Frazier.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Irving with the ball. Now McGrady defending. Irving drives in, lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that. And it's a 10-point Los Angeles lead. Iverson against Frazier. Iverson outside. It's stolen by Frazier. Passes it to Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar gets double-teamed. Here's Frazier, and it's sent back by Bryant. Here's San Antonio, trailing by 10. Irving against Iverson. And they double up Iverson. Pierce kicks to Hamilton, and that is good.
Boy, guys, they've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. Excellent.
4 straight passes leading to scores. Great team play.
Good. Defensively, I think they've got to do a better job of bodying them up.
Clearly, they've been outclassed in the paint, really at both ends of the floor.
And now, your Spurs dance team.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Iverson. And he gets the kind bounce as that one drops in.
Executed pick to give him all.
Frazier the pass to Robertson. Here's Irving. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting.
You know, he was a non-factor. Lost time.
Here we go, San Antonio, please.
Now, here is McGrady. Back to Iverson. He feeds it to Bryant. Spurs passing it around. And that one's good. McGrady.
And I really feel like he just wanted us to see that leaner there. That's a shot he's very comfortable with.
And here is Los Angeles now. Robertson outside. 46 seconds left in the fourth. Hamilton with some nice D.
A key rebound there, but they can do a little better on the glass here down the stretch.
Guys, it's been their weakness to this point in the game, but they're still alive.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him. No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
.36 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that one's good.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
Clark, they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see some long possessions out of them going forward.
Frazier against Kobe. Screened by Russell. A shot by Frazier, no good.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
You had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And you know what, Greg? Who knows? A few misses at the stripe, and they're right there within range. You know, late game free throws are a lot different than early game free throws in terms of making.
Six seconds left in the fourth quarter. And they go to the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
And that's exactly how you close the game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
And now, your Spurs dance team.
And the Spurs with possession here. Here's Hamilton. And so the Lakers take the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for tuning in. Now let's check out the Jordan Player of the Game.